Also, jetzt ist alles gar nicht passiert. Rückspult, weg, pfui, pfui. Also, ich fand ja...
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Ten? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betray seemed like the safe bet. But... Nee, ich fand euch schon immer kacke. Nee. Also, Entschuldigung. Das sind so herzlose Menschen, die betray ich natürlich.
10 seconds.
Ja.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Betray!
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
So.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh, das war gemein. War richtig gemein schon wieder.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Teilgemor.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why did you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though.
Ihr wart sass.
Look, Clover's over by the door.
Clover is over. Oh no.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, do you mean...
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio laughed at Clover, his fists raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
Tschüss! I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Tja. Game over. Und damit würde ich sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Wir haben jetzt ich habe jetzt also nicht mal ganz wahrscheinlich die Hälfte geschafft von dem, was ich insgesamt nachaufnehmen muss. Aber das andere ist wenigstens nur ein Strang. So. Es waren ja jetzt 3 verschiedene Stränge, die ich schon aufgenommen habe. Ich weiß für euch, keine Ahnung, wie es für euch, also, aber ihr seht es ja an der Haarfarbe, ne? Alles, was noch mit kupferfarbenen Haaren und dem rosa Riesending war, das, also dem rosa, also Pulli-Deckending, das war eine Aufnahme. Und halt jetzt das. Dann kommt noch der ganze Strang. Der rechte ganze Strang. Naja, bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Tüdelü! Hallo, ich bin wieder aus der Zukunft in die Vergangenheit gesprungen, um das Spiel zu beenden. Hallo. Ja, wir machen einfach gleich weiter. Let's go. Ich glaube, ich muss betrayen. Das ist alles, was ich gerade weiß.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent. And I trust him.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ja, das Problem ist, ich muss. Mir ist vorgeschrieben, was ich machen muss.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Hello, anybody
Results
there?
from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oopsie.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma, why? You promised. How could you?
Ja. Weißt du,
Why won't you say something? At
ähm,
least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I? I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you.
Das ist ja dein Fehler, nicht meiner.
Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. Ihr Pech. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. If only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. The past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Ten ignored her and continued toward the magenta door. She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah, so?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
Jetzt hängt sie sich an den nächsten Hintern. Pff. They headed off through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the sign door. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's Dio?
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yes. He did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If Phi had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with a 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps. But I made a promise to Phi.
A promise, huh? Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not, I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
That's so...
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. Alright. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say indeed one of us left for a different area of facility. I took the magenta door. Phi went to the yellow door and Kay took the cyan door. Oh, da war ich gerade. Gollum. Gollum. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. To 10? What's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
Hä, warum? For what? Did I do something
You
wrong?
broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks
He's
tired.
just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone? Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait, you make it sound like you can get out right now.
Can. Well, he can. Didn't you see the results?
Hey, aber warte mal, es macht doch gar keinen Sinn, dass Quark allein rausgeht. Bist du doof?
Quark's PP is...
Nein.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll... Und was soll er machen? Schlafen, bis ihn jemand findet?
That thing some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho, if my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door, and I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark is safe, then I...
Aber... My guard was down. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized 10 had kicked me. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find 10 again. He manövrierte to the number 9 door. Stop! 10! Moving made me red, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. 10's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder.
Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
10, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know, but I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Then stay here.
Can't do that.
Why
There's
not?
a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
10, wait! Don't do this. 10! 10! Don't do this!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. Had 10 died? Had Quark escaped? I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes.
Upsi.
Ja, das passiert halt. Overwrite einfach mal, damit man da weitermachen kann. Dann überlasse ich wieder, glaube ich, der Vergangenheitsluna die Bühne und springe weiter von Zeitstrang zu Zeitstrang, um die Lücken zu füllen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Ich habe das jetzt nicht zum zweiten Mal aufgenommen, weil ich einfach über den Namen komplett gestolpert bin. Nein, nein! Aus der Zukunft komme ich in die Vergangenheit, um hier das Let's Play zu retten und die Lücken zu füllen, bla bla, wissen wir ja schon. Ich bin extra jetzt vor dem Jump, einfach weil sie sofort anfängt zu reden. Ich glaube, ich weiß, was ich machen muss. Sehr gut. Ich wishe to jumpen. Genau.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Klar. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Es tut mir leid, aber ich muss betrayen.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Es ist der große Betray-Strang.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Bitteschön. Aw, come on, you don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice.
Obvious?
Well, I'm sure Alice chose Betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose Betray, right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
Ha! Du, also, I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Da da da.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Oopsie. Hey, Alice, what the hell is this?
What?
You chose Betray last time. So I chose Betray too. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. What was going on? When Fi and I chose ally, Alice picked betray. Pact.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But this time I chose betray and her vote changed to ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray and chosen ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time Alice chooses rock. I lose again, but that's fine because it still makes sense. My actions in the past caused Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. Was ist denn das? Sieht aber ungesund aus. This time Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again I go back in time to try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here. Since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life.
Mach das noch ein bisschen größer, kann man es doch besser lesen.
Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There is absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true...
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
Ja, ein bisschen. oh, sorry.
Why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Fi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
Das ist noch viel besser.
No way I'd choose betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
So,
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Ooh.
What? No, that's not...
Was?
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh!
Duh.
Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah.
I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them. The Amberdex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Amberdex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them? Jetzt haben wir alles schon, aber hey. Machen wir einfach.
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door.
Okay, ich skippe das jetzt mal.
Person or two.
Ja, man kann, alle können drüber, Hauptsache sie haben das Armband und auch die neuen BP, weil sonst stirbt man.
Then explain it now.
Ja.
Here's the check. But
So, let's get...
Ding, ding, ding! As long as the skin... It doesn't matter how many people...
Ja.
no.
Und das kommt nur auf, wenn man keinen Puls mehr hat.
What's the...
Ja.
Hey, see, what's this?
Oh, I think...
What?
Ja,
Of course
Toti.
No, it's
Toti
nothing to
Boti. Entweder wenn du
Ja.
rauskommst oder wenn du stirbst. Boah, was, wenn man tot ist? Oh mein Gott, da kann man sterben?
You know what technically... Anyway, your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal...
Ja, genau, wir sind dabei, ja, ja.
So there you go, heart stop. If you try, I don't think... But if you're lucky... Oops, I guess...
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to... Somebody might die during the next round. There. If I had to...
Das hatten wir alles, das hatten wir alles, das hatten wir alles.
I guess anyone. I'm pretty...
So. You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right, but how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right?
Nein, nein, nein,
Right,
niemand.
Fido?
Niemand.
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That means it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs.
Yes,
You already saw them, right?
yes.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets!
Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Yeah! Elisa.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too.
Ach nee, sie ist ein Pair.
I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
Alle sagen das.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you 2 magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything!
B stimmt.
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Oh nein.
Did you really think I was gonna
Taschentuch?
cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the? You fucking dick.
You mad? Oh. Anyway, good luck.
Tschö.
I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Danke, Big Brother.
Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice
Ja, noch
tragedy.
einmal auf jeden Fall.